Club.
Austin Culture Club in the house.
Podcast.
Starting?
Austin.
Culture Club. And
Podcast. The serial killer episode.
what color is your hair?
Auburn.
What?
How did you know?
I can see
I
it.
was just thinking it. I was just like, it looks Auburn.
It
I was
is
like,
Auburn.
I was like looking in the
Was
mirror.
it L'Oreal? What brand of hair dye?
This is natural, baby.
That's you?
Yeah, this is all me. I got the highlights. The
Are you
sun
telling me
things, yeah.
you were an Auburn baby this
So
whole time?
I was on a stakeout the other day, and it was hot outside, and then the sun was just beating on my hair, and I got a little sun.
When you say stakeout, does that
Did you
mean you were like stalking a MILF?
I've
No.
been catching a tan the last couple of days, working outside
You've been
in the
catching a
in the
MILF.
Westlake Hills.
The Westlake Hills?
That's where I catch
Yeah,
the MILFs.
I made my dad working a fence job out there.
Oh,
building a
Going back to the basics.
Taking it back to the farm?
no, dude, legit. They have fucking guineas in their backyard, dude. Like
I don't
they have.
think you-
We're
I
building
don't
their
think you can call
fence.
'em that.
No, they're
The
they're
fancy
birds.
turkey, right?
The fancy turkeys.
Oh, I thought that was
They have
like
they have
Don't you
fancy
don't
turkeys in
you
their backyard.
dare.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
Yes, we
Little
are. Wait, the show started.
we call guineas.
Yeah,
and now we just
so-
call 'em little people.
But
I call them
Wait,
turkeys.
well, I've been working
It
in
is Short
in
King summer.
Westlake with the last couple of days with my dad on a fence, and there's like these people got
Stop
like
saying
guineas
your
in their
dad, okay?
backyard, and it's been a while time catching a tan is why I said that. I'm
Hell
catching
yeah.
a fat tan.
You look very bronzed.
Thank you,
Yeah.
and I got a haircut.
I noticed the haircut.
I
too.
feel like Ruben should be Tanner.
he's Aztec gold.
Thank you.
It's more of a
You can't find this color in no box of crayons. They don't
It's
have
like-
Aztec
No, they have
gold.
they have those like
Maybe the
multicultural.
128.
It's. I
Crayons
feel like
now.
you would gleam a little bit better if you maybe use lotion.
Oh yeah, you do have ashy elbows.
Well, it's
I
like,
think I think I
it's
see his
traditional.
ashy body right here, dude.
Ugh, yeah, it's just like
Almost a
it
little
looks like you
ashed out.
came from like a fire.
I come from the water.
You come
I
from
come
you
from
come
the water.
fire.
Oh man, I'll sing toadies all week. Cause
I think they're called guineas now.
can we go see toadies? Can we just like dress like
We've
wild
seen
at?
toadies.
I know, but we gotta go again.
They
It's-
just played emos like last month.
They'll
Yeah.
be back. They
Like,
always come
I remember-
back.
I remember we were like hanging out like on the east side, and somebody just like gave us tickets one time.
I come from.
Can I
the
tell
water.
you that I saw Toadies play with Reverend Horton Heat, who happens to be playing this Friday
Whoa!
at Bucks in Kyle. I'm
Oh.
gonna go.
Bucks?
I was like
Bucks.
Bucks.
Bucks and Kyle. Ever heard of it?
No,
Ah, I've
never heard of
Bucks.
Kyle. Who's
I've
Kyle?
I've
The
been
White
wanting to go
Horse.
there.
I've heard of the White Horse in
Bucks.
St. Marcus.
Is that like a shooting range / bar or what's going on there? Bucks?
I will go and I'll report back to you. I really don't
Great
know
horse.
what it is, but I know that
Do your
Ghostland
research.
Observatory played there on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Over at
Big,
Bucks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bucks. Yeah. So it's a big venue.
It's big, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a
I
good
wonder.
one. Yeah. And Kyle.
Oh, man, I bet you they're killing it during Country Music Awards.
CMT, baby, at the Moody Center.
Linus Morissette.
So do you guys know who Jelly Roll is?
Jelly Roll.
I did my research.
What?
Okay,
I, was,
can you explain?
I don't. Well, I know he's like married to like this really attractive like woman, and I was like, what? And the guy looks like a jelly roll.
Is
like,
he a
he's
TikTok influencer?
I've never seen him on TikTok.
He's a rapper. He's like a country rapper.
He's a white guy.
And-
Does he
and
have face
and
tats?
Well, he he has like an upside down cross tat.
Oh, he's got like the porn star wife or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Now I know who.
he won like 3 awards from
Yeah.
the show, like Entertainer of the Year, Song of the Year,
What?
like Album of the Year,
Didn't he like
Damn.
tweet
Year of the
or
Year.
where he like put on Instagram, meet me on 36th Street, and everybody
Yeah.
went down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he goes, "Oh, it's going down tonight. 6th Street gonna be crazy."
Sixth Street, come through,
And
baby.
he goes, "Brop, brop." I was like,
Is
what
Tom
Uh,
Hanks'
is, I
son?
was like, what does brop, brop mean? And
no.
he's like, fleece it out,
Bo,
baby.
bo, bo, bo.
I don't know if he said fleece it
Bo.
out.
You don't know the terms, dude. It was sus. It was real sus. I didn't go down there.
All right. So I'm glad Jelly Roll won, I guess.
I've like anybody called Jelly Roll? It's like, would y'all take me serious if I went by like, I go by like, would be like a donut?
When you first said Jelly Roll, I thought you were talking about the original jazz musician
Oh. Is that
from like the 1900s.
No one. What?
nice reference? Ruben.
Yeah, deep cut.
Yeah. He was like born in like a whorehouse. That's why they called him Jelly Roll, because it's like a code word for a woman's
You're talking about like Great Depression bands.
Okay.
back then.
All right.
It's during the big axe murderer thing, you know? That's when he got famous. The axe murderer of New Orleans.
Austin.
Culture.
Club
I'm sorry that none of y'all
podcast.
are learned it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're talking about Austin culture. Dude.
Alanis
We're
Morissette
talking about New
and Jelly
Orleans.
Roll.
And why
Oh
we're
my
here
God.
is a special report.
I hate New Orleans, and I hate every restaurant that sells
Hey.
New Orleans food.
Hey, dude, I just had
Calm down.
I just had some good crawfish yesterday.
Okay.
Don't talk bad
Where?
on New Orleans.
Crawfish is not a
Uptown
New
Saturday
Orleans
night?
thing.
Huh?
It's just, it's
Oh, I saw that.
That shit was bombing.
I bet it was. They've got good
Franklin's.
shit there.
Laurel.
Frank.
Just continuing my
Yeah.
fucking like takedown of every nice restaurant in Austin.
This fool live
I
on
gotta
that.
there's
hit
that
them all.
crawfish
I
boil
gotta hit
at,
them all, dude.
Kinda
Barflies?
tropical. Kind of tropical. This Saturday.
Barflies had one last weekend.
Oh, yeah, it is crawfish season, dude.
I mean, Barflies. I mean, I wouldn't really want to.
You know what else is the
I
season
wanted
for?
to go, but I had to work.
It's the season for killing.
What?
Killing.
No, don't do this.
Not yet.
Killing.
Topics
Can we do
first. We got
topics first?
topics.
Just saying.
That is a topic, but it's the main topic.
This is not like a fucking.
Oh, so I wanted to. So I recently got so
Oh God.
Buc-ee's. Are you all familiar with Buc-ee's?
We are,
The
yeah.
Beaver? The Beaver. So I got an email from
Did
the
you get a
Beaver.
cease and desist?
Yeah, from
The Beaver Company.
yeah, from Buc-ee's LLC, and he goes, I forget. I'll try to like recreate the voicemail for you. Oh, hey, I'm a Buc-ee, and if you don't stop selling my stickers, I'm gonna sue you.
You got a Bucky sticker?
I
And-
did have Buc-ee's design, where it's Buc-ee's with like a joint hanging from his mouth,
His eyes were all.
and his eyes were all bloodshot, and then I put an eye on his hat.
They
and I
found
made a
you?
hologram. Yeah, but you want to know how they found me?
Snitches.
I tagged them. I said I was at like in the like Instagram post. I said I was at
Man.
Buc-ee's, and so I got this email from
That's
Cassandra.
sus.
She's real nice. She's
Can
a real
you?
nice lady.
Are you gonna print
Sus.
it out and frame it?
Well, I'm still gonna.
Well, you already have the stickers, right?
I've already sold a lot.
Yeah.
They like so. I recently just put out my website, and
Mhm.
so I put out the stickers, sticker packs, and some prints. I sold like 30 of those stickers individually for
Nice.
$3 a piece. So I already have those going out.
Yeah. Can't stop the train.
Here's
That
I don't know
money's
if I
already
could even,
gone.
I don't even think I should probably even say it on the pod. You know, who's you know
Like a
Bucky-
timestamp.
You think?
Bucky
Yeah. Do you
may
think
be
they have it at
listening.
Bucky's employee? They're like, we gotta watch every single thing that he's doing.
Yeah, I think it's probably purely Bucky.
Bucky
listeners.
himself
Yeah.
might be listening.
Yeah,
The Buck.
but yeah.
Give me
I-
that fucking. Give me them beaver nugs, dude.
So,
Give me them
So
nugs.
that's why I deleted it from the.
Now I'm afraid to go to
post.
Bucky's because
I
of you.
deleted the post from my Instagram and I took the sticker off the website. But
You
yeah,
should
I
have.
got-
You
I
should have
gotta-
deleted it off your Instagram.
I-
Kept the sticker
You know,
on your
you-
website.
I think you should like
Man,
still sell the sticker,
this is like Walt Disney
No.
coming
But-
at you.
but on the website it says
Bootleg.
banned
Yeah,
sticker
yeah.
or something.
No, I already. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
already working with
Bootleg.
that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna sell millions of them.
Yeah.
my
But
God.
don't.
Fuck the man.
Dude,
But,
collab with. They're
well,
they're gonna
I-
beg
the
you
main
for
thing
the
was
collab.
shirts. I was gonna do shirts. So and I
Buck
have the shirts
Nasty?
coming out too.
They're
No,
gonna
the
they're gonna beg
Buc-ee's.
you for the collab so they can have the Bucky shirt in the
When
Bucky
me-
store
So when me and Julian, we were on the road.
on the
with
road
Fuck
again.
Money, and we were. There's so many Bucky billboards.
There was like
Have
Oh,
you
there's
seen
a
all
ton.
these?
Yeah.
There-
No, we
It's
drove
like-
to Memphis.
I
we saw
seriously
it.
thought there was like 70 Buckies on the like in Texas.
in between.
It's like two.
You were
There's
like
two.
you'd be like 130 miles away.
Yeah.
and it'd be
They're
like Bucky's.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like,
but
get
yeah.
ready to pee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like 100 miles.
347 miles away. Get
Yeah.
ready. And then they got suggested. There's like the only beaver you need. And I was like, Bucky's fucks? And then they're like, man, you want to suck on these nuggets? And I was like,
The
what?
fuck is
And
going
then-
on?
And then I was like, your kids aren't watching. And I was like, what?
It's like a swinger
And then
club
it,
at
yeah,
Bucky's
and
or
then it's
something?
like, your mom will never know. And I was at Bucky's 5 miles away, and I was like, should we stop, or are we gonna get like fucking fiddle.
The next billboard said they're gonna fill you up.
Yeah. Oh, that was another one. It was like, come get
Filled up,
at
dude.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
I
gotta
was
get
like,
filled
my
up.
God. And so I came up with this idea. I was like, man, I got to do this Buc-ee's High T-shirt. Just a stone beaver, and it says
Sus.
Buc-ee's High, and it goes, get these nugs.
Yeah, get these nugs.
Because we're like, we occasionally smoke. What's the
Nugs.
legal,
The
legal
beaver
stuff.
nugs?
Legal
Yeah,
beer?
we smoke beer nugs.
Yeah.
Delta
And then
9.
if you talk,
Delta
if you go
9.
to Buc-ee's and you go, hey, can I get like the THC nugs? They have those things with THC in them.
Oh hell yeah!
So the
Are you-
peanut butter.
I feel like Buc-ee's should sell like CBD infused like menu
Gummies?
items, and the gummies too,
Delta
because
8?
like
I would even
you
say
could
like,
buy them.
I always like the pickled. I know, nasty. The pickled quail eggs.
You're
the
so
pickled
gross.
eggs.
What? Ugh,
Infuse
dude. What
that
the
with
fuck?
like.
Pickled quail?
I don't know what the
You never
fuck
tried
has
it?
happened here on this podcast.
Where the
right
fuck
here
are
now.
you finding a quail, dude?
They have
It's
quail
a quail
eggs.
egg.
It's a quail egg. It's,
It's like,
a
a
baby,
jar
yeah.
of like
I will-
pickled quail
Whatever.
eggs.
Ruben like lived in the era where like they didn't have like restaurants and bars. It was just like a jar of like pickled eggs, and you just fucking you claw at it. You didn't even have a scoop. You just like claw at it.
It's like
And
when
they had,
movie
like-
theaters told you to pick your own pickle out of
And I
the
was like, why
fucking
didn't
pickle
why,
jar.
I was like, Ruben, why didn't they stop doing the peanuts at the bar? And he goes, because people would piss. And then
Oh.
grab it, and it's just a bowl of piss nuggets.
I thought it was because peanut allergies.
That too.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
probably
They're being peanut.
goddamn.
A couple people died, but it was like
But
they were
yeah,
more
bars-
concerned
The
about the
liberals
piss.
win
It wasn't-
again.
You know what I mean? The bars didn't have these like food trucks or
Yeah.
things, so it was like the only food was like
Like if the tamale lady didn't stop by and try to sell you a dozen, what were you gonna eat that night?
yeah, it was like pocket food or just like jars of things that the bar like had
Yeah.
behind the bar.
Chex Mix.
Chex Mix. I never got so like with Chex Mix, but I remember the pickled
Pickled
egg. You
eggs,
just like
feeds,
claw
yeah.
at it. Because there's always it was always like they didn't have a full jar of pickled eggs. It was
Why are
always
you
just the
clawing
one.
like that?
Because it was only just like they only had like one in the jar. For some reason they just had the one, and you're just like, this, I
Okay,
thought
we
ball fly-
can-
why
Can
do
you get your hand out the jar, you
just
nasty mother,
you-
up to the elbow? Topics.
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 Top.
Buc-ee's, I mean, they're cool.
They
but-
ceased you and
but,
desisted you
yeah.
because you tagged them.
Yeah, that was my mistake.
Hubris.
But I'm still gonna do it. Hearsay, right? If I say hearsay, they can't listen to this.
Theoretically, you're gonna do it.
Are you just saying hearsay
yeah.
to say hearsay?
Hearsay.
hearsay.
Jargon. I'm talking lawyer speak.
Yada
It's
yada yada.
satire.
Yeah,
Oh.
Political.
Satirical.
Yeah.
satirical.
Jargon.
Mm.
Topics.
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 Next topic.
Next
Was
topic.
that a topic?
That was a topic.
So Spurs week.
Spurs week.
Spurs week.
Spurs.
Are we gonna go see Shaky Graves for free at Republic Park?
Dude,
You know,
let's
people
do it.
used to, shake that grave. You know.
So they're also having stuff over at Nomad. I was thinking
There's
about
a
checking
Oh,
lot
that
wow.
of
out.
events. Have you seen
Really?
the thing?
Yeah.
There's like a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on.
There's like free drinks at Nomad.
Ooh,
We
like
love.
Nomad.
we like free.
We like. So the
So-
games are Thursday and Saturday.
Mm.
Are you going to the game?
No.
I know
How'd you have a ticket?
Tommy.
I had a ticket to Saturday game, but we have a wedding to go to on
Oh.
Saturday, so I
Ah,
can't go.
so what happened to the ticket?
I don't know.
Float it to your boy. I'm just kidding.
Am I going to the wedding?
Why are you asking me? I'm not your mom.
Everyone's not going, and now I'm nervous.
Amy's going.
That's the only person.
I'm going.
Hey, after this topics, people don't
Ruben
know
doesn't
about-
want to feel lonely.
I was gonna go to the movies by myself, but I guess I can.
What are you gonna see?
Millennial Mamba.
Oh, that looks good.
I know. All right, back to the topics.
It looks good.
It is Spurs week. The Spurs are playing Thursday and Saturday here in Austin, which I feel is sacrilegious, and I don't want to get too deep in this, even though I do live in
why
Austin.
are they doing this? Like,
Money.
people want to know.
It's money. Moody
Money.
Center
Break
fits.
it down. Break
Does
it
also,
Moody
the
Center
Moody
fit bigger
Center
parents?
is like it's-
Super fancy.
it's awesome.
It's the biggest.
Yeah.
It's like it seriously got voted the best theater.
I'm sure that's
Well,
probably like double the
well,
tickets. They could probably sell
who
double the
votes on that?
tickets. And because they play
I
less
voted.
games, they're only playing like how many games? 2
It's
games?
a great venue.
4
I
games.
love it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You haven't been there.
2 games.
I have been
Ruben,
there.
we got Monster Truck tickets for free. I'm friends with the booker.
You're going.
God,
You're
that dude's
going to
annoying.
Monster
Yeah.
Trucks, dude. Dude, I remember going to see Monster Trucks at the Frank Irwin Center
Gravedigger's
back in the
gonna be
day,
there.
dude. That was
Carolina
the
Crusher.
shit.
But
Yeah, I know. I don't think I don't know about.
I heard a secret that Gravedigger is actually a woman.
I don't think it's the original Gravedigger.
Not the driver, the car.
That's what I'm
dude.
talking about. I know the car. You say the car is a woman?
Yeah,
What?
cars can be women now. It's
Well,
it's-
hey,
you
every
know,
dude
like-
calls a
you know,
car
like they
her
used to have,
baby,
what's the
like his
fluid
baby.
inside of it?
What?
It was like oil.
Uterus?
Now it's like women. fluid,
Stop.
Gender fluid.
No. No.
It's gender fluid.
I don't think it's a gender fluid car out there.
Yeah, it's like good for the.
Cars
uterus.
don't have genders.
I disagree.
You g-
I think Miatas are women.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Jettas are
Miatas are
lesbians.
gay guys.
And I think
That
Broncos
was
are serial killers.
What are serial killers?
Broncos.
Oh,
are
yeah.
serial killers.
Yeah,
New Broncos or old Broncos?
Yeah.
old Broncos.
Old Bronco.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
like the new Broncos too, but they have that old style.
Why are you a serial killer?
Because if the tire don't fit, I quit.
I wasn't ready for that.
I love that old Bronco, dude. That OJ
It is a
was driving.
classic, dude.
I love it too.
And now I
you-
like want
did-
it, but I
did
just
you-
want to hit people.
I have a question for you.
What?
Did you watch live on TV when that happened?
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
are,
think I
y'all
was
are like
6.
3 years old.
I
So
watched
what year?
it.
It was like in 90.
It was in the 90s.
4.
Yeah. So it's like 5. I remember that. It was
Okay.
a big thing.
I was
remember the
I was
LA
at the beach
riots.
with my family and we were watching the playoffs. and
What?
they interrupted the playoffs.
Oh
for this.
shit,
Yeah.
They didn't stop the basketball game.
Remember the LA riots? That was crazy, right?
That was crazy.
dude! One
I remember
time when I
That's
was
what scared me when COVID started. I go, oh no, it's all over again, but worldwide. I go, people really hate black people, and it's not.
whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
The
I
LA riots, like when
I thought,
COVID happened, I was like, oh no.
When I was younger, I thought that I like was in LA during a riot, but it was actually just me remembering being at Tommy Burgers in downtown during like after LA the Lakers won a basketball game and people were going crazy. People were literally shooting fireworks out of like the back of their car. and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like
What
it
is
was
that?
like
Like,
They
crazy.
do that in San
Notorious is
Antonio
like,
too.
Yeah.
like what was the city that greases the poles?
Oh, Philly,
Philadelphia.
Philly, because
So
it's like
when
everybody.
Philly-
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's
so
the thing.
they have a whole
It wasn't
competition.
somebody's job. So when like Philly has a big game, they grease the poles
With, like,
the light
lard.
poles
With, like, lard.
so they don't climb it.
Because those
and,
idiots
like,
climb it and then they get naked on top of the wall.
They still
So
do it
there's-
though. That's the thing.
someone's job to grease the poles.
You've never
Yeah.
you've
So
greased the,
it
I
actually.
mean, I've greased a few poles.
yeah, we've all
in my
greased
time.
poles.
But it's based on
But-
like an old thing where like I guess and back in the day or like early Philly there was like a particular pole in town that was like a tradition to climb.
Oh, God.
And it was like they would grease the pole, and then it was like a goal to have like all these people like you would climb on top of people, so you'd work together, so somebody
what was
would
her
get
name?
it.
The pole-
But
yeah.
now it's more like just symbolic, and like there's poles everywhere on every street, so they're like people just like I'm gonna climb every pole, and so they just grease every pole now.
They got these burlesque shows. Would they have the pole?
I mean, good for them for having upper body strength, though. I couldn't climb a pole.
I mean,
Ah,
yeah,
me
that's
either.
impressive. I know
gotta go to pole
strippers,
dancing
like,
classes.
They don't grease the pole, but they kind of like
They lube it.
they lube it. a
Do
little.
they?
Yeah.
They actually
a-
put lube on it?
Yeah, well, like a little shimmer. They powder. It's like they like have like a powder station.
It's like
back,
the chalk for
like
the
a talcum powder. Yeah, the chalk.
Resin?
You know, like when you
the
pay
pool
play
cue,
pool
the
pool,
blue, the blue
but it's
chalk.
like you rub it in between your
They
digits.
just do this thing and like the dust goes
Grip.
So
I
you
love
get a
grip.
pool cue?
It's like
They have like tape on their hands
Yeah.
for the grip.
All right.
But you've seen like stripper videos, right? Where they're
I've
like,
seen stripper videos,
know,
yes.
You've seen strippers in real life, right?
Maybe I have.
And when the pole's a little too slick, and they
Oh,
slide
yeah,
down
they do
the
that
fuck-
slide down.
I've
Or they,
never
like,
seen
they
that happen
fake
in
out.
person, actually.
You'll get there. You're a
I've
good buck.
been to a few
It's-
strip
you know
clubs.
what?
Oh
It's
my
been
God.
a while since we've been to the strip club together.
I would say too long.
Too long.
Oh.
But like, I mean, the price.
This is not a topic.
Club at
that
the
was
club at the
pre-COVID.
club?
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Club at the club?
The club at the
Yeah.
club.
Well, there was a point. Remember when we were gonna do events at the strip club?
Oh yeah.
So
we got asked, yeah.
and
We
Wait,
did
what?
get asked. We did get asked by
The landing
a
strip wanting
doomy
us to do a
doom.
podcast.
You
from-
said no?
yeah.
Dude,
What?
it was wild.
There was like they
I
had
don't wanna get too
like these
deep
like
in this right
these,
now.
like sex toy things, and I was like,
Oh my god, you could have made money. You make
Dude,
money selling
it
No,
was-
sex
that's
toys
the
on
problem. They
Instagram.
weren't,
You
they
don't
weren't gonna make
understand.
any money. I think
No.
they would pay us in fleshlights or some shit.
No, the
And
thing
then I was
is,
like, all my
we
friends were
actually
like, "Can I
really
get one of
could have
those?"
gotten a crazy cool sponsorship by Fleshlight, and because of who we were like trying to get the deal with, it was like kind of just it just fizzled.
It was sus.
We didn't
Well,
want to deal with the person that was the
We'll
in.
put it out there. Fuck the landing strip. We want expose.
Oh yeah, expose
Oh,
or
no,
red.
no.
Red
Rose.
rose
Red
or
rose.
yellow.
Bonitas are at.
I like
Or, I
expose
mean-
a lot. I think better.
Chicas Bonitas.
I think better than like the new.
I know it's not
but
the best, but it's like it's seriously.
Have you
it's-
really been there?
Can we get back to topics?
I know.
Oh my
I used to go to Cinco Cinco Baile at
Cinco Baile.
what's it call it on fucking on
I buy Coke there. I mean, I buy.
uh
Coke there.
He
I
buys
went
Coke
to
at
I not for a while.
So
years ago.
Ojos Locos.
Yeah. It's like baby. It's like a like baby strippers.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just
they're
trying
not
to
like babies. They're,
It's the
Yeah.
baby
they're of
sex
age.
industry. Oh, that's
I'm just
another-
trying
yeah.
to think what's the strip club on like Burleson off Burleson?
I thought that was Red
Girls,
Rose.
girls.
No. It's a grimy ass place. I used to repo like the repo yard used to be there. I
oh,
mean
you're talking about like one of those. One of,
It's like in a warehouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ecstasy.
I know what you're talking about.
I used to
call it
go-
ecstasy. That was
I used to
confusing.
go to Cinco Cinco Bailes on Wednesdays,
Cinco
and that
Cinco
$5 dances. It was
Oh,
and
yeah.
BYOB
And bingo.
trash, dude.
Yeah, and then they had a
Trash.
bingo night. And it got fucking
No, there was like a
It was
club
strip-
attached
strip
to it.
yeah.
Potluck.
It was like
Yeah.
a
The
club attached
potluck.
to it that would be the after hours. So people would go fucking hard, dude. It was
One
crazy.
of the,
Okay.
the strippers' moms would make this ceviche.
Topics.
Topics.
This like ceviche that would like blow your mind. Dude.
Oh man.
It's a whitefish.
It's a whitefish for sure. Yes.
It turns out they don't cook the fish. It's the
No,
lime
no,
that
The
no,
lime cooks it.
no,
and some
no.
other things.
What you got in that? What you got in that book?
I don't even know
What?
anymore. This has gone really off topic on topics.
But I want to shout out Chicos Bonitas again. Is they have
You're just not gonna let it go, huh?
they have
You're not gonna
they-
let it
so
go.
with the cover cost. There's a food truck right
Yeah,
beside
you
it,
get
and you
two
get
free
two
tacos. Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
in the daytime. I think.
So it's like
During
it
the
sells
week.
itself. You
On
don't
the
even have.
weekends, but-
You can go pay the cover, get the two tacos, go
Yeah.
inside, eat the tacos, see these asses that are like exploding.
Stop.
I don't know where they're coming from. Dude. It's like whoa.
Central America.
And it's like inside outside. You walk inside.
There's a patio.
and, yeah, it's like a patio setup. There's patio.
Are the girls walking inside and outside?
No, the inside
Oh, it's only
looks
inside.
like it's outside.
Whoa.
It looks like you're on like a patio, and then everything is plastic chairs.
Is it
and
like great
tables.
outdoors? Like
You tell
like
the Cubanita I said hi.
She knows. She knows what's up. All right, topics.
Topics.
Well, I don't know what the hell just happened. What was that even the topic that led to that path?
Spurs?
It
Spurs.
just- yeah. Well, yeah, Spurs, dude.
Spurs week.
Culture.
Spurs
was some
week.
culture.
That's what it was.
That was some culture. Oh my God! I got tickets to go see the monster
think-
trucks.
I think what it is like Spurs is like a sports team that's popular, and now they want to like have Austin have,
Conglomerate?
like, this like big.
Well, they know they got a lot of fans in Austin.
I'm like a fan of the Spurs just for the fans. I like the fans of Spurs.
Yeah. I'm a
You get
Spurs fan.
Go Spurs, go.
Latinas.
Latinas. Topics.
North Carolina is going to ban participation trophies.
I saw this, and I think it's great that they think that participation trophies are part of a problem. We've been getting participation trophies since I was a kid, and I was a kid in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yes.
So it's not pretend like this is some fucking new idea that's making people weak or something. What makes people weak is the fact that we do nothing. We're America. We just literally sit there and bitch about everything and don't take action.
And that was Ruben's rant.
The thing is, I never really gave a shit about like even like as a kid like winning like games and getting trophies.
No
Like,
kid
seriously,
cares
I
about
never,
a
like-
participation
Like
trophy.
unless you're like trying to be like an athlete. I like soccer trophies, and seriously, I get them, and I never saw them again.
Yeah.
You're just talking about the split when you're in those kind of activities of the kids that actually care and they try, and the cool kids that don't give
we
a
gotta,
fuck.
We got a fucking.
I'm a cool kid,
When
dude.
we
West-
ban participation trophies,
Westlake.
only criminals will have participation trophies. So think about that.
Yeah, dude. Fuck participation.
So what's going on with the new criminalization of America? Like they're trying to like say they were soft on crime
Criminalization on
again?
Austin, dude. Talk about the sheriffs, motherfucking
And
shit, dude.
troopers.
Troopers all up in this bitch.
Well, that's
dude.
because the Country Music Awards are in town and all the
No.
officers.
No,
are
dude,
making
no, that's not.
money on
They-
doing
they-
overtime.
I
No.
think. I mean, yes, they
Kirk
did
Watson
do that,
invited
but
them.
I know
they
because all the cops are asked off to go work the Country Music Awards and
Yeah.
They
make
wanted to see
fucking
Jelly
overtime
Roll,
money.
dude.
but they're
Cops
gonna.
love
But
Jelly
they're
Roll.
here for. I think they're
That's not-
here
that's-
for a
that's
bit
what happened.
still.
All the cops were asked off for the whole weekend and to go work the events to make more
Yeah.
money, and they had to call in DPS to fucking fill in.
Okay,
But I think-
DPS.
I think they're gonna be here in town as a presence.
What was
Yeah,
it?
because every spring is a fucking there's 1,000 things going
Yeah,
on.
I
They
know, but
made-
like that, like they called them in, and now they're gonna be here for a while. It's just like,
You got numbers?
goddamn.
Yes, I have numbers.
Give us the numbers.
DPS made 52 felony and 31 misdemeanor arrests in Austin from March 30th to April 3rd.
How many?
52 felony, 31 misdemeanor.
Holy shit,
They
dude.
seized 174 grams of cocaine, 40 grams of heroin. They wrote 765 tickets. They also seized a lot of meth. I don't know why this isn't on here, but it's like a shitload
Yeah,
of meth.
Williamson
What-
County with meth.
Is that really a
shit.
lot?
Yeah,
For, like
dude.
Austin, like
I mean,
For that's
50
less a
felonies
week,
for a
dude. That's less
billion
than a week.
people.
There's
That's
like
literally
3
5
million.
days. That's 5 days. The 80 people,
Or like,
fucking
what,
tons
what
of
are, like,
drugs.
Chicago
You
or
drive
Houston,
through
what are these
Joey's
cities?
Okay.
neighborhood and they're all selling
But
something.
you, if you go to those big cities, that's where all the drugs come from. Austin is a destination.
Oh, yeah, destination. Yeah.
We're tourists,
Yeah,
motherfucking
tourists.
shit.
We had-
So you're not gonna get the highest
we
number,
had
but
3 major
it's
events
just the
this
fact-
weekend.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm
It's
saying there's
just,
probably like a leniency because we are like a destination.
We had Texas Relays.
I mean,
and the
somewhat. It
Country
depends on
Music
what
Awards.
town, what part of town you're in. But it's like when you got the state troopers in. Like who knows where? Like you could be just chilling. Like I was like over on the east side, dude, and there was like a patrol of these fucking state troopers. And thank God I stopped smoking some fucking green
I don't
at the
care.
time.
No, you can like.
No, dude, I
Light it,
swear to
don't hide
God,
it?
dude, they would like, especially out in
Well, for you, they
out
would
in
throw it away.
Cuernavaca,
Yeah.
out in Cuernavaca.
Me?
Yeah,
Me, they gave me a little.
Yeah,
little
yo,
hat tip.
I think
there.
I might have said the story before, but like the only time I got like literally stopped and like put in handcuffs and put in the back of a car for
Was
like
yesterday.
smoking weed was while I was in Cuernavaca.
Of
but
course.
I was like smoking weed at the car wash that you could see from the main road. At like 2:30 in the morning, they
God.
saw me. They were like,
That's.
they were
That
like, you weren't even
sucks.
washing
That's
your
just a
car,
good
bro.
guy.
You weren't even washing your car. We could
That's
tell.
a concerned
Remember
citizen.
we went to that
They let me go though.
the
and
basketball
can't
game
let me keep my
at the
weed.
Moody Center, and the cop said something, and we were like shocked. Remember, like there was like the cop working the event, and
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but it was like the cop was like, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
It's like,
Do you?
do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that. I was like,
I mean, it's. I'm not gonna get too deep in this right now.
but it was like these like for these big events, because every year. So now it's Spurs week. Last week was
Well, no, every
CMT
weekend.
week.
Every
Next week is what?
was-
Pickle week.
It was NASCAR.
Is
Dell.
NASCAR week?
It was NASCAR.
Texas-
Dell was-
Texas Relays.
happened this weekend with the CMAs.
The Dell Golf Championship was
Yeah.
last month.
We also, I think, the motorcycle race is next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
GP?
every
The
week's a
GP.
week.
Damn, dude. I've been to the GP. That's
So
fucking
there's
dope,
something
dude.
going on every weekend.
But I'm saying
in the spring
these event
to
cops
Old Pecan Street.
like don't give a fuck unless you're
Yeah,
like,
well,
starting
once-
to
so
fight.
once
that's
they
why
take
so many,
off,
so many cops
yeah.
took off to go work
because
these
they're
private
making
events
like bank.
because they make money as security.
How much do you
know?
think they make doing like these like?
Oh, dude,
event
definitely
jobs?
like 40 to 50 an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe
like,
more
Probably more, depending on
because
what
they
you're
had
doing.
like real superstar celebrities in town, so they probably had to be
Yeah,
like.
Alanis Morissette.
Why is she at the seat? Is she country now?
No, the thing is, so guess who performed at this award show? Alanis Morissette, not country. Gwen Stefani,
Well, she got
Megan
some
Thee
country.
Stallion.
Megan Thee
we-
Stallion.
Let me do whatever the stallion do. The
And-
stallion do.
Yeah, so there was like 3 or 4 performances that
Oh.
weren't even country.
Okay.
They made it country because they had like country singers, but they're trying to make it more universal. Or
Well, it's because
But why don't they call
the
it-
ratings are down, dude. It's because
they
all
should
the
just
ratings
call
are
it the
down.
music awards.
And I mean, I get it. The cops, you know, this what they do, man. They make money.
Yeah, good old music.
They hate their
awards.
job, you know.
Good old boy.
Yeah, the good old Jelly
Well,
Roll and the boys.
Let's
awards.
jelly roll
Carrie Underwood
into.
played for fucking free downtown.
Psh, man, fuck Carrie Underwood.
What?
Let's
I love
jelly
Carrie
roll into the
She
main
has good
topic of
legs.
today.
I still got
The
more
serial.
topics.
No, the
we don't
serial
have,
killer.
We don't have a lot of time.
We
this
don't have a
show.
lot of time. I gotta go.
The
Mary-
serial killer.
20,000 new apartments will be made and available in Austin in 2023.
20,000?
20,000 new
That's not
apartments.
enough, dude.
No, it's not.
That's like what? If there's a million people here, like that move here in a year, like that's
Yeah, for more people to get killed.
The
20,000.
Texas Senate passed 2 anti-drag laws.
When are they
It
not
enforced
passing
the governors in a
Let's just say
anti-drag
that's
laws?
a drag.
no drag shows in front of minors, and no library will have state funding who does a.
Oh yeah, that was
reading
kind of
for
a big
kids
deal.
for
That
in
was
drag.
that was a big deal that was
Yeah.
happening last week.
So, letting you know, I care about.
We do
The
care about those
libraries,
topics. We
yeah.
weren't trying to gloss over. But let's get to the main
Yeah.
topic. The thing
The
we've been
killer- the killer.
Give me
we've
some killer
building
music.
we've been building anticipation for weeks, maybe
So
months,
we've been talking about this topic
for a long time.
amongst ourselves for years, but
Even on
the
this
pod,
podcast, we've
on
been
the
talking
pod,
about
we've
this.
been talking. We've been talking about
From the
it.
beginning.
We've been mentioning this for years.
So I was always a devil's advocate that said that these men just fall in the lake because they're drunk. But
I'm on your side.
but you know what?
No.
I think there's like 34 people or something, 24 people since
Since when?
There's like,
2014.
We have a timeline.
So that's like a decade.
well, there's
Decade
10
for how
current,
many
right?
people? 32?
Something like that.
I want to see a comparison to
There's
the
one survivor.
drownings in other cities with a
Well, it's
major
happening.
river.
It's
in,
happening in other cities too.
But how, is it that same like
It's
rate?
happening in Chicago a lot
I get, yeah. See, I was like Chicago would be a big one.
and Houston.
Houston, really?
Can we
I
talk
think
drunk
we-
talk real fast?
Okay, go ahead.
I want to do a little drunk talk segment right here. Little drunk talk. Crazy. My whole crew, one of the wildest drunk crews ever. Jumping off bridges, jumping off trains, acting the fool, slapping each other.
Joe B started the riot back in the day.
Things have happened.
Yeah.
Done things. Bad things. Crazy things.
Yeah.
And have we swam drunk? Yes.
And a
Have
pool.
we ever swam drunk in Town Lake alone? Never. You know, if some fine girl goes, hey, we going to jump in the lake? Yeah, we jumping in the lake.
Yeah.
If some buddy's like, hey, y'all want some key bumps? We're going to go jump in the lake. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to go jump in the lake. But we're not going to do it on our own recognizance. Like, oh, shit, I should go jump in the lake.
Okay.
It's never happened.
But think about this. You moved to Austin from like
Okay,
Washington.
that's what I was gonna say. We all are from here or have been here for a long time, and we were taught that you don't go in that fucking lake.
Exactly.
And like you see these people that are new to town that want to like paddleboard in that lake.
They're
that
from
water is
Michigan.
nasty.
Exactly.
We know that water's nasty, but
There's stuff in
tourists
it.
and these people new to town don't know that.
Exactly.
Every
The
Saturday,
debris.
that way out of like Zilker, they have that like barge. People
Yeah,
wait there and
dude.
they have a DJ.
Yeah, man.
They have
Pe-
like a fucking 100 people, 100 plus people, just waiting.
But those
in it.
people aren't dying. None of them.
I'm just saying the water's nasty.
Not a single
Dogs are
one of
dying.
those drunk idiots on the lake are
but
dying.
during the day, it's like okay. Think about this. Okay.
So think about
My
that.
scenario here.
They should
Devil's
be dying
advo-
too.
Devil's advocate scenario. You come here, you're a tech worker, you work for Google, but you move here
That's almost
alone.
as racist as anything else you said today.
You move
Keep
here
going.
and
Are you
you're
trying to sell us
alone,
a
you're
new
solo.
Netflix show?
What
are
the
you doing
fuck
here?
is
You
happening
don't know
here?
anybody in town. You're maybe a little depressed. You like to go to Barton Springs at night or during the day and swim.
You used to be a fucking mermaid, but you wish to fucking walk on Earth.
Yeah,
So to
people
kiss another
people
man?
have told you about
What, they call you
paddleboarding.
Ariel?
People have
What the
told you
fuck
about
is this?
paddleboarding. You get your own paddleboard. You're like, you know, this will be a new
don't
activity.
buy
I'm gonna do this
paddleboard.
There's
activity.
no lost paddleboard out on the
No,
fucking
no.
lake.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna do this activity. You go out there. You're like, you go out to Rainy Street or like wherever like bar close
Rainy
to a
Street.
town street, like Rainy Street. You get really plastered.
Are you saying that there's like a
You're like, let me
why don't
scope some spots. Let me scope some spots to like
scope some spots at 2 a.m.?
to go and land my paddleboard. And you like, let me take a dip while I'm in down here.
He's already getting further down the
I
fucking.
think he's. I think it's
You're not even swimming naked. They're like they just jump in swimming. What the fuck
No,
is going on?
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, look, you're just you gotta like I saw the pictures of the dudes. They all seem like
good.
kind of like isolated, like lonely.
No, a lot of them are out with friends, and this is the
But
thing.
that they choose the photos. They
Right,
choose the
but this
photos.
Is this is the thing is men aren't taught to like be aware of your surroundings and be cautious and worry about someone making you a victim.
That's very true.
And
very
that's why
true.
this isn't happening to women, because
Yeah.
women aren't fucking walking home by themselves.
No, they don't walk the trail at night.
Yeah,
Especially Town Lake Trail.
yeah.
With the homeless fucking people down. No.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Well, I'll just say.
Go for
ahead.
it. Go for
I'm
it.
just saying that women aren't getting targeted because
How?
He don't want to kill a woman.
I just thought about this.
He wants a man.
What
he wants
if-
a young boy.
What if some of them aren't getting there from walking in? What if they're drunk on the bridges and they fall off the bridge?
No, word on the
Because
street.
that would kill
No.
them.
So
dude.
word on the
No.
street is that there's no water in the lungs.
No, wait,
But we don't know that though.
do we know? Yeah, I was like, do we know that? Has the
But
police
they won't
confirmed?
release any information
Because
at all.
it's an investigation,
So
right?
I heard the
But, like-
families were the ones that built the fence. So recently, in the past month, there's been a fence put up
What?
and all these signs. So they put up a wooden fence. It looks like a cow fence. You know what I mean? It's just like two little. Like,
Just to trip people up before
yeah,
they get
it's like,
to the water.
and there's no swimming signs everywhere. Have you walked Town Lake recently? There's this fence.
Can we talk about the fact that y'all literally think people are gonna swim in fucking Town Lake?
Okay,
But
but
why
think
is that, like,
also.
but why is a fence that is like seriously at your waist?
Is there a
gonna
particular
deter you
part
from
of
swimming?
Town Lake that they find these bodies in? Because people
There
do
is.
swim at like Redbud Trail or like across the lake at
mean, Dog Shit
Auditorium
Island?
Shores. People do get in the water there, dude. That is not like I've seen people do that during the day. I used to go swim.
They're not dead.
I used to go swim at Redbud Isle all the time,
Personal.
and that place is
You may wanna
where the
keep
water
this
comes
hush-hush
from.
on
So
that one,
if you
cousin.
go in there, if people are going there to swim, say somebody goes there and they're like, you know, like people they just think it's somebody that was on Rainy Streak or something.
Would you call that?
But it's
would
like
you
a
call
body
that
that was
Lady
all the way
Bird
up
Lake?
the no, but
It is not. That Redbud Island. Lady
Redbud
Bird Lake, you
I-
know where Lady Bird Lake
Redbud
is. It's
Isle
down here
is
by
at the
Rainy.
top of the
east
dam.
side, it's right here.
have you taken a kayak from
We don't
Redbud
go-
to
we're not-
downtown?
it-
I
Not
get,
over
I
here,
get what
it's
you're
over
saying,
here.
but
It
how are they only
feeds.
finding bodies in a certain area?
Because they would
in a certain
flow
thing
downriver.
to
the
fucking
middle of-
Rainy? Because the corpse.
This
won't-
is
Dude,
not-
I'm telling you, that's where the flow goes.
No,
It goes
the flow
down.
Goes further down.
No,
Yeah,
it-
why aren't
it's,
they finding them at like Secret Beach?
it cut
Yeah.
like it literally pushes out
It'd be
from
hollow.
Redbud Isle to west down from the west
I just thought
side.
he was
Marcus.
sunbathing.
It goes
He, like,
from
fell.
west to the east side, dude.
Look,
the
we're
flow,
not- we're not gonna
the
sit
flow
here
goes
and
from
talk
the west to
about
the east side.
imaginary flow of a man-made
No,
lake here.
I only
All
say
right?
this because think about this. If you watch for shows like criminal shows, like Forensic
is not a
Files or
criminal
something,
show.
yes, no, if you do, they in their investigations, they'll think that a body comes from a certain location, that they come up with a whole scenario for how these people died.
Well, the cops
and they
aren't
they're-
saying that.
They could be, dude. They could be investigating a whole scenario for what is
So
not
the
actually
videos of
happening.
Those people on Rainy
because the-
Street drinking before they go get lost. is
No,
just
but I'm
like
just, but
jokes.
just because they're on Rainy Street and they get that doesn't mean that they directly walk from there to there. Like, you know what
They
I
went
mean?
up to Redbud Island.
They don't have to go to Red. They could go up to Town Lake, like be walking the trail, walk up Town Lake, and get in the water up river, and then flow down river, dude.
So I've been talking to a couple comedians.
That's why, like, when people
They're
get
still dead.
stuck, when people get stuck in the water and their bodies stay under the water and they drown, and they float back up because after the debris wiggles them around, and like I'm telling you, dude, the
I
flow
think
of the
we have
river,
breaking news
the
here.
flow
I
of the
think we just
river
found
rig-
a killer.
the
Did you just
flow
fucking
of the
debris
river.
wiggle me here?
Yeah,
Look, the flow of the river will wiggle the
Wiggle?
body out of wherever they're stuck, and that's why they end up finding the bodies, dude. Because if you get stuck in the debris, you get stuck and you're like flailing, and you end up dying, and then the river flow wiggles you out, and then you float to the surface.
No, I want to say something.
And that's how they find your
I
body.
feel like-
That's not fake.
That
That's
sounds
not.
a little sus.
No,
we have
dude.
a
but
true crime expert
there
here
is
that needs to
literally
talk.
a reason for people drowning in Town Lake is been because of debris from the construction of the bridges.
Look.
And people get stuck underneath the debris,
Look.
dude. That's what happens.
This is not it.
That's true.
This
That's
is not
a
this- this
fact.
is not the story.
This is what I think. I think some of these are accidents and some of them are murders. Because
Mm.
so there was a guy who worked in the service industry, and like a lot of people I knew were friends with him, but I didn't know him. And he tried to swim across Town Lake
Huh.
and got caught in debris and died. And the reason why
Oh.
we know this is because other people were there.
Oh, okay. So they literally saw
so
it happen.
It's not
Daytime.
out of the realm
She
of
sounds
possibility.
Here's debris. She sounds nice.
I'm telling you, Ruben.
Rebar.
I'm still gonna call it
Rebar.
bullshit.
See, you get caught in rebar. It's not. It's not.
I know.
It's
I
not
know,
even
I
like that
understand
deep, dude.
I
Like
know.
he was just trying
I
to.
get your
swim.
rebar. I get your sea creature. I get the idea. There might be an alligator gar out there fucking doing crazy shit.
Dude,
I get all the
There
theories.
could be. There could be.
Let's drain the lake. Let's get those secrets. That's the problem with Austin. They don't want to drain the lake. To drain the lake.
The lake has a lot of
We'll find the
secrets.
gold.
Dude, they do not want
Where's
to
the
drain
gold
that
at?
lake.
I
That's
don't
what
think they
I'm
really
saying.
want to drain that
Gold's
lake
in the
either.
lake.
I don't think we want to drain that lake either, dude.
Let's
How many
drain the lake.
cars? Like,
So
think
many
about how many
cars.
cars.
I'm saying we can
So
game
many
bait.
cars.
How
I'm
many
saying,
lime scooters?
Let's get a nice
People-
looking boy.
So many lime
So many
scooters.
lime
Hey,
scooters.
we'll get a nice looking boy.
That somebody
Go
gets
on
stuck.
Rainy,
Dude, they
we
dive.
Watch him from a distance.
They
We were
jump
gonna
from the
do that with
bridge and they
Dean.
get stuck underneath a bunch of
See,
lime
this would work.
scooters,
Or
bro.
tall Dan.
They get
Dan's
stuck in
too
the lime
tall.
scooter
He's too tall.
graveyard in the
Oh,
in the
yeah.
river.
He would survive.
Dan might be the killer. I'm
Oh
saying.
wow. he goes
got
out for
pretty
those
upset
dog
about
walks,
the dogs
those
off the
late night
leash.
dog walks.
Oh, he
So
does
I'm
get real
thinking it's
serious
probably
about that.
If you notice, the guys that are dying are
Hate
guys that
dogs off
have
leash.
Off leash dogs.
dogs off leash.
Yeah.
Are they test trialing his app that he's building?
Well, the comedians too. So guess who lives on Rainy?
Who?
lives on
Ron
Rainy?
White
Oh,
What?
so
He
you
has
think
a
it's Ron
condo.
White?
and Tony.
Hinchcliffe.
Hinchcliffe?
Tony. He lives on Rainy.
Doesn't
So
Chappelle have a secret condo here too?
he has a secret condo too.
He
So,
always also rents
just
the
saying.
native hostel upstairs whenever he comes down. He books that whole thing.
Who does?
Some of the comedians
Chappelle.
said maybe the killer is a celebrity.
Or maybe
I think the
It's a
killer's from out of
killer!
town. I think he's an out of town.
Look, okay, I play
I
devil's
think Austin,
advocate.
the cheap city, flies in, kills him.
I
The
played
other
devil's
thing-
advocate.
The other thing is that there was a pause in the bodies during COVID.
Huh.
And
That's true.
it's like, okay, was the killer afraid of getting COVID? Or
Or were people just not
were
going
people,
out?
there not enough victims at the bar? But we were still going to bars.
True, that is
But-
true. But so because that is weird. So if people were just walking out and getting drunk, then it probably would have
but
continued.
you wouldn't get
during
a
COVID.
shot from a stranger during COVID probably. Or to get
Well, I mean,
drugged.
even if it wasn't like a
killed,
killer
yeah.
like doing that, like even if it was just the scenario of like people getting drunk and then dying like and by drowning, like
There's just less of that.
yeah, it's like you wouldn't be like who's just going to the bar and then like during COVID and then like
So
let me take
all
a dip.
the people
like,
that are dying
that's
are
like,
around the same age, right? And they're all
Yeah.
men. They're all young men.
Dark.
And they're
see
Dark hair.
you said it, not me.
what
There's no blondes.
There's no blondes, so I think
No
they're all-
gingers.
They're brunettes.
What about
They're
burgundies?
all
What did you say?
Mexican.
when
No
you were talking about-
auburns,
half
no
Mexican
gingers.
or-
What about
Yeah.
Auburn?
No auburns.
I'd
You know
love
what?
To be a victim.
I would love for you to be a victim.
I can swim.
You
pretty
need
good,
to
though.
cut your hair for that.
Yeah, you gotta clean it up.
Yeah, I don't think.
I
you can
think if
pull
he
off-
did clean it up, he would be a victim.
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta clean it up.
Look,
So you're
lure
saying I could
him
be
with some
bait?
key bombs. Let's use some key bombs by the lake.
Oh, you don't even know what's in that snow, puppy.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I went swimming in town like recently.
Stop.
Don't-
I thought
you,
I saw
you
a
got that
sandwich
puppy algae? You got that
you know, like
puppy
the
algae?
dog and the reflection of the bone in the water.
Skinner?
There
What?
was something. I thought I saw like an ass, and I dived in. Turns out it was rebar. Hurt my head really bad. But in turn, I found that body. And
I will look.
I didn't
I
save
will.
his
I
life,
will
but we found
reverse my devil's advocacy here and
What?
dive back into the conspiracy. I think there really actually could be a serial killer.
There's a type.
The thing is, like, if the APD is going to investigate it for like however long they're going to find bodies, they're never going to close the case because they're always going to find bodies, even if people are like, because they're going to find bodies of people that are murdered, and they're going to find bodies of people that drown. So
Yeah.
like, they're never going to close the case.
What's going to
And that's
happen
why
is
they
private investigators and personal autopsies have got to happen.
yeah,
some of these
for
bodies.
sure.
well,
And
so Mary, you listen to like a lot of cold case stuff,
Mhm.
right? Like podcasts. So a lot of those like,
like
murder
cold
stuff is like
case.
covered
Oh,
up, right? Or kind of, or like they don't want people to know about it.
Yeah, you know what the other thing is I was thinking about? Remember our friend that worked at the coroner's office?
Yes.
So we had this woman who would come into the restaurant to get coffee before her shift. She worked the night shift in the coroner's office.
oh whoa,
And She has stories.
What?
Okay.
So she would like
and
just.
she said that there's a lot of deaths that they say are suicides. They're obviously not suicides because they
Damn.
don't want the murder numbers
Yeah.
up.
Because they want to
Yeah.
keep this whole idea of like Austin's a great place to raise your family.
Because I remember like
Safe
hearing like
city. You know what I'm
like
talking about?
Son of Sam.
Yeah.
So any kind of murder
And,
that's
like,
a
the,
little
like,
bit
cops kept
shady,
that under
They
wraps.
just
Yeah.
don't count it.
or if it's like kind of on the like by the airport, they're like, oh, that's Travis County.
Well,
That's
even
not
like the
Au-
yogurt
Yeah.
shop
About-
murders.
They just
They
push
like
it out.
I didn't really
of
know
Austin.
about that. Well, I guess I
Yeah,
knew about it
so-
at the time, but it wasn't really
Oh, and that's so
hugely
crazy.
prevalent
Well,
until
the
like
story.
now. Like now, it's like a podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
well,
was a big
that-
deal back in the day.
The thing, and the
For
reason
us.
why it kept coming up too is because people kept confessing to it. So that was like another case where like people just kept confessing to the
Yeah.
crime, and then like even the people that like the young kids that they thought were like actually there like later, like they talked to them when they were kids, and then they talked to them later because they reinvestigated, and then they like ended up confessing to it, and then
Well,
they
they
like
got
put them on
coerced.
trial,
Is this
and then
yogurt
they got
stop still around?
coerced.
Where was it at?
It was at
Well, they put a gun to one of the
It was
guys'
at a
heads
shopping
and,
center
like,
off
was
of
shooting
North
with, like,
Lamar.
They had no bullets in the gun, but they were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He
so
started crying and
it was
confessed.
because he admitted to having a 22 caliber pistol, which he apparently did have, but they tested the gun and it didn't match. Which was the 22 caliber was the same kind of caliber
there's a
they
big
used.
rumor, not even a rumor, that the FBI's got DNA.
No, dude, they did. They've already said that they have DNA.
they
They have
haven't ran
They have
it.
partial
They
fingerprints.
haven't ran it?
No, they had. They've said they've admitted that they have like partial fingerprint, they've like what's the term? It's they've gotten a partial print
Yeah.
and they've gotten like a hit on it.
They have DNA.
They've got
supposedly.
it's like they've gotten hits
What
off
does
of
DNA
the
stand
fingerprints
for?
and DNA. But that's just, like-
Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard.
No.
Oh,
But just
okay.
because you have fingerprints and DNA doesn't mean you're going to get
Well,
a
it's like-
suspect
it's
because
like that person could have just gotten
It coulda
frozen yogurt. That
because
day.
during the frozen yogurt shop murders, they did that and they got a hit in
thought
the
they had,
in the FBI database, and they tried to investigate it, and the
I don't wanna
FBI
say this.
said
I
that
thought they had
because they
semen,
were
though.
investigating it and
Frozen
it was one of
yogurt?
their suspects that they couldn't talk about it.
I thought they had sex with one of the bodies or something like that.
So that's what the FBI, they stepped into the investigation. They do have information. They've admitted that they do have the information because the Austin Police Department
Sorry,
has
but
asked
I'm
for
not
it,
100% sure
and
about
they've
this.
said that they have it, but they can't talk about it more because it's still an open
It's been 40
investigation.
fucking years.
Well, I know, but
So what we're
30
saying
years.
is this murder is the son of him.
No.
He's.
But it is-
What do we call
if-
this murder?
if
We're
this
calling
was-
it the
if-
Rainy Street Dunker.
no.
No one's calling it the Rainy Street
No.
Dunker.
No.
Town
Eastside
Lake.
Dunker?
Is it the
Town
Town
Lake
Lake
Dunk?
Killer?
It's because
Lady
the
Bird Lake.
March
Lady
Madness
Bird
is
Lake
going on
Killer.
that you decided to call it the Dunker?
Well, Spurs Week.
Spurs Week.
Spurs Week. But we'll find him out soon. We'll find him out
One
soon.
other thing I want to talk about is people are coming forward with their stories of getting drugged.
And that's been a common thing
Yeah.
recently, a lot.
That's
And-
been going
and
on.
It's been going on, but it has been happening to men who, as a man, you might not think that you need to watch your drink or whatever.
Yeah, I never.
Or there was one guy who posted in Reddit that it happened to him. This was a while back that he posted this, but he was, I think he was at like Frasier's or something.
And he got
and-
robbed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they robbed, and it was a woman.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
using your face to open up the iPhone.
Because
And
you're
then
all
they
fucked
Venmo
up.
themselves like all your money.
Wow.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Sounds like a Cardi B situation.
Because
Movie
all the
hustlers.
Well, you know what I
it's
saw?
really easy once you get into the iPhone to send money.
Yeah,
from
no,
your
for
iPhone
sure.
Stuff because you set it up so easy.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
know.
how I get paid these days is all through like online.
Yeah.
So I'm
Venmo.
just saying, like,
Yeah.
it's how you rob you. They
I mean-
drug you, and then all they want really
You could
to do
even-
is they open your phone, and you're so fucked up you don't know what's going on. and
Fraudsters are crazy, dude. You could even fucking if you have a credit card, you could instead you can't link a debit card to your Cash App, but you could link a credit card to a Cash
But
App.
you also can
and
link
just
credit
fucking
cards
send
to,
however
to,
much.
Apple Pay or whatever. And you can send
Exactly,
money.
but that's where it's like scammers. They'll go out and like fucking raid people's mail and
But
shit
this killer,
for looking
you
for
think he's
people's
going
credit
after
cards.
money?
No, this is a different.
No,
situation.
we're
That's
just
just
talking
another
about
crime.
one
Now,
other.
robbing people, I can always tell you how this is going. There's a real pretty girl. She's talking you up.
Yeah.
Somebody else is drugging your drink. or pretending to drug. I don't know. It's just like a set.
It's like a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah, it's a whole.
I
There's a
always
ring
can
of
feel
people
it.
that
Yeah.
are
I
doing
can
this.
feel it always.
Well,
that's my job.
If you were to say,
I'm from
what
Beagle.
do you
It's
think
like
this
the-
killer looks like? What do you think? Like, what do you think the?
I think he looks like
demo-
Tall Dan.
I feel like he has auburn hair.
I was gonna say, I was
think-
like, not tall
look
Dan,
at-
but I think he.
I think tall.
Yeah, I think he
think
looks tall,
business-oriented.
lanky.
I think
Pale.
mildly successful. He has some money. I think he lives.
Are you
nice.
literally going to sit
He
here
looks
with
like-
your untrained ass?
He looks like Patrick
And-
Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he
No,
looks
this
like.
is not a TV show.
Yo,
Or
this is
or
American
Ja- yeah,
Psycho.
or Jason
This is
Bateman.
American Psycho, Ruben.
It's a woman.
What?
It's
There's,
not a
no,
woman.
it is not a
No.
woman,
It's not a
dude. There's no way.
You could. I
Think,
mean,
you
I don't
can,
know
you know
if
how
he's
I
so-
know
There
that,
could
dude?
be a woman
By the kill
involved.
count, there is no way that there is a serial killer out. That would be like insane.
The
dude.
last
Like,
school shooting was a woman.
no, how is a woman gonna go out and drown dudes?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I mean, okay, maybe
I
that
mean,
sounded
I'd
a
let
little
woman drown
sexist,
me,
but
that's just me.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like I think even especially if
Gotta
they're
have a safe
drunk,
word.
the reality of the dude
Popcorn.
just getting
Popcorn.
like drowned by like some like maybe maybe it's like a Matilda like
Maybe
fucking
it's
like
a kink
great
thing.
like the like
Trench pool.
yeah it's just like,
Look, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it is a trench pool.
There's this like Ruben used to write like Bible fan fiction. Jesus in his like teenage years. So the baptism. We do a little kinky. We had a kinky story about the baptism, and
oh
we like
It's
to
not
wash
right
away
for
our
everybody.
sins. We went to the town lake. We just did in our bathtub. But
I'm just saying. That
the
there's-
Father, the
yeah,
Son, and the
there's a
Holy.
and
chance.
the holy.
There is a chance.
I think if
Semen.
there is a woman, there could be a woman involved, but I don't think
Yeah.
she's. I don't. I
She's
don't think
Gi-
there's a
she's the
woman
Ghislaine.
operating
like
alone.
a
She's the
beard?
Ghislaine
like,
to
like
his-
A beard, or do you think that's like a
She's the
couple?
Ghislaine to his Epstein.
Have you seen the Burt Kreischer OnlyFans roast?
Not yet.
What?
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see that
I
though.
saw it. It was.
I
really
just
good.
watched Razzle Dazzle.
I love Whitney Cummings.
Whitney.
What?
What
Whitney's
channel
alright.
is it on?
It's on OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans, but
Yeah.
It's free.
Well, now they put it out and you can view it
Oh.
for free.
I saw
It's like an
Whitney.
OnlyFans
It's on her
TV.
link if
It's
you
like a
follow her on
weird-
Instagram. Or
Okay.
whatever.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Actually, yeah, Jesky put it up.
I saw
clicked on it,
her-
it went
I
straight
saw
to
her
it,
for
and
the
you can see it for free.
her first set at Creek in the Cave when she did her first set at Creek in the Cave. I saw that show. Got it for
Cummings?
free too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So Whitney,
Cummings was just in town.
I'm gonna say this right now. Like
I wish I was.
I don't want to say, but she flips the script on it all. Like she's acting kind of drunk and slutty at first,
Hmm.
and then when she goes up there and talks, like she just like
Lights it up.
lights up men in comedy more than anything.
Okay.
Like,
I
yeah,
want
like,
to see this.
Well, so she has an OnlyFans to tell just dirty jokes.
Oh, okay.
So you can just pay
Well,
money to see.
I mean, like
so
Trevor
that's-
Wallace is in it, and we love Trevor.
Oh,
Wallace.
everybody's in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Bill. I think Bill Burr's in it too. And
Bill Burr,
It
right?
was Norton's in it.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton.
No, Jim Norton.
Jim Norton. Yeah.
Mark Norton.
This is Jim
Alrighty.
Norton, Donnell. Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, we solved the case, y'all. I think we solved it.
We
in
haven't
this
solved
episode.
it. What I'm saying is we need to get some young boys.
I can't
Gotta
believe
we
that
gotta
you
bait.
think like you're
We
some
gotta
sort
bait.
of FBI. What's the term?
Profiler.
You're over here creating a
You
profile.
know what though? It's
Justin
really,
Bateman.
It's really
Patrick
easy
Bateman.
to be a profiler because all the criminals are white men. So
Well, it's not
Yeah.
they're always like
So I
moderately
know-
successful
6
white
feet
men.
tall.
So I really, it is gonna be. They're gonna
That's
find
what
him,
it's gonna be.
and it's gonna
Like
be.
if they're not rich, they have like a family that's like paying
I
for
feel
them.
like
You
he's
know what I'm talking
kinda-
about?
Yeah.
He's kind of.
There's always like they have their rent paid for.
You know,
They
like
don't
the
have
history to
jobs.
him,
They
he
never have jobs.
probably- Women weren't very nice to him. He has mommy issues. He likes boys.
I was
but he's
thinking it's more like latent
conflicted.
homosexuality. Yeah.
I think it has. A lot of the serial killers are like that. Most of them are gay. So if I guess if
Well,
you're
the ones
gay,
that
you're
target
ki-
men are gay.
Sexually, yeah.
But the biggest
a lot of
serial
them hate
killers
women,
are
too.
always gay men, right? Because they're always
No, the ones that target men are gay.
oh
A lot of them hate women
yeah
because of their mom or some weird.
yeah
It's involved in all
Austin.
Dahmer.
Dahmer,
that. Dumbass.
Culture.
the other guy,
John
Club.
Wayne Gacy.
They were all
Clear.
Austin Culture Club podcast.
Thank you.
Schmidt.
Nice smoking.